welcome to today's stream. How's it going today? Hope you're all having a great day. Bienvenidos al stream de hoy. Espero que estéis teniendo un buen día. Today we're gonna play the second part of Silver Thread. We played the first game last week. Wasn't very long. And I think since it's episodic, you don't really need to have seen the first one if you want to watch this one without having seen the first one. I think it is alright. Even though they are connected, since it's episodic, you can watch one without like having seen the other, and then watch it afterwards, like prequel. Yeah. No, my cat is abandoning me. I had a cat in my lap. Now I no longer have a cat in my lap. You do this to me. But I need your emotional support. Yeah. Scared if there's gonna be something spooky. Probably not. At most, there will only be some ghosts, and that's not spooky. I am a ghost. It is all fine. Oh wait, you can see the mouse. Last time I had to play it from the page on Itch.io, so you would be able to see my mouse in there. This time, got to turn that off. We do that really. Also, as always, if there's any issues with the audio, do let me know, and I will fix it right away. Alright, let's go. Let's see what this duo gets into this time. I know that it has to do with the theater. We'll see. New game. Ooh, cool. Encore! Sarah plays City showered with endless applause after I couldn't read that! Ah! Because there's a level of peanuts in this Christmas season! Ah! Huh? I'm gonna have to reread that from the... Good thing that I'm streaming this! I wouldn't have been able to read it otherwise. Hold on. I'm gonna try to read it in time. Okay, let's see. Her Felicity showered with endless applause after her extraordinary performance. Can't read that fast out loud. Tickets are selling out like peanuts this Christmas season. Everyone's craving to see a glimpse of her unique twist on the classic nutcracker. However, something happened. We'll see. Yo, Adam! Yo, David! Welcome! How's it going? I was going to say Happy Paint Monday, but it's Tuesday. It can be Paint Tuesday. It's fine. It has been Paint Tuesday for the whatever happened in the theater. At least in the theater of this game, it is. Why peanuts in Navidad? No idea. Maybe it is tradition in some places. I wonder. No pain, please, only happiness. Well, when Happiness Monday starts to exist, I will let you know. A prince? Still believe in things like that. Did I not? The truth to every fairy tale. Not like I can tell you what to do. Exactly makes someone a prince anyway. Don't you know? Ooh. The glitchy feel! And this whole part with the TV, visually it's super cool. With the Yuri ghost, that's me. Prince is someone that saved the princess. Oh, no! Alicia! Alicia! Alicia, wake up! Huh? Someone was having a dream. Oh no. Something tells me the thing with the theater won't have been just from the dream. But some other things got mixed up in there. What the hell was that? The thing was all jumbled up. Alicia! Alicia! My boss is preoccupied at the moment. What can I help you with? I really should get up. To change my clothes first. There are keys to move and Z to interact with your surroundings. Oh. You live like this, woman? Oh my god. There are buildings tower over the complex, blocking most of the sunlight. That's why rent is so cheap. So cheap. You know what? Understandable. Bet you never bothered to buy a bed frame. Convince yourself that this is more practical. As long as it works. No, sleeping like that is giving you some very weird nightmares. Just saying. Much better. That's a cool new sprite. The change should go to the living room. The best place to avoid dying, the living room. Moved here months ago, but you still haven't finished sorting your things out. Understandable. When I moved, I also spent like months without emptying a lot of the boxes. I think I still have 1 or 2 boxes that I haven't emptied because I have no place to put the things in there. You know what? Understandable. You're too busy to think about laundry right now. And 1 chair, because why? Alicia, what took you so long? Did you wake me up? Is the spider loose again? No, it's something serious this time. Someone called for an exorcism. The client's someone famous, which means we'll get paid well. Let's go. Famous? Yeah. Do you remember the theater broadcast that we watched last night? One that got cut off for technical difficulties? Looked like a big mess. Yeah, the main actress herself, Astrea placed it, called us. You know, the blonde one. I don't know if I want to get involved in something like that. Theater type tends to get too dramatic for my taste. Might be more trouble than it's worth. So I have bad news for you. You already accepted the case, didn't you, before oh boy. You already accepted the job, didn't you? It's not like we can afford to be picky right now. You want to start Christmas in the red? Very good point. A job is a job sometimes. Not. Say where she is. I would like to get more details before we do anything. Yep, she said we can just go find her in the theater itself. Oh, and I think there's more details about the incident on today's paper. You should give it a look. And talk to me if you want to ask for more details or show me something. Thanks. My name is Alicia Wilkershire. I'm an independent exorcist. Guy Bifford was a past client's son, but for one reason or another, stopped working for me. My doubts when I first hired him, but he starts to get the hang of this assistant thing. Although, he's still much better at cooking and doing chores. That was his dream after all. In the first game, he literally says, my dream is to be a stay-at-home husband. Like, he's kind of living the dream. Minus the husband part. I guess he was serious when he told me his dream is to be a house husband, yep. You thought that was a joke? I personally don't see the appeal. Well, Bifford's comics. People read these online nowadays. I don't want to hear this from the person who still subscribes to physical newspaper. Cover 2 people are sharing a warm embrace. Huh. One is the girl. Well, they are both guys. Do you have one with 2 girls? Important question. Of course, we have a bit of everything. Kurt enthusiastically hands you a book. The cover is all flowery and stuff. Yuri manga added to the inventory! I'll read it when I have the time, I guess. Amazing. This is exactly what we needed. Obnoxiously flowery cover. But holy water and a lighter. Sorry for being a smoker. It says that in the description. Are you really okay with sleeping here? Not the worst. Want a desk more than a bed, honestly. Just use the office desk downstairs. The atmosphere's not right when I just want to fool around. Like I automatically switch to work mode when I'm in the office, you know? Not like you don't play games downstairs. Well, not like we have money for either. They are broke. If you didn't spend £200 on your mobile game, you could have had a desk right now. He's spending on gacha! You're never gonna stop being broke like that. Don't fall for the gacha. That's a different budget, okay? Sure. Sure it is. Are you gonna clean all that up? When are you gonna clean all that up? I'll get to it. Eventually. That's awfully vague. You're never going to do it. I will. Eventually. To the trash. Listen, what are you doing? I just suddenly got the urge. Raccoon behavior. What are you, a dog? Stop doing that. There's only trash there. You're in an RPG before it. Listen to me. You need to check all the trash. You never know what you're gonna find. Playing RPG Maker games awakens the raccoon behavior. Favorite color is red, huh? Presently well-stocked fridge. Just do not use it much. 3-4 cooks a lot. In the kitchen. Check the newspaper. Wait. Save. Let me check here. I'll read that newspaper first. What's over here? I'll need to use the bathroom right now. Okay. Let's see. City repeats. Enter a long curse. Recent history. Rosemary Theater's paranormal presence has fizzled out to mere rumors. After a series of incidents targeting the stage's beloved star, they have placed it. Could it be that the ghosts are back with a vengeance? Ooh. Wait a second. Anything in the Lorem ipsum dolorositamet. Yes, the news are dire. That would though. Careful. In the past, similarly big actresses had disappeared from the theater without a trace. I dare say that those that had vanished are always the theater's most beautiful. Perhaps a supernatural admirer has taken a liking to them? The Phantom of the Opera? No way. Their client, right on the front page. Front page, huh? Bigger case than I expected. I don't think they have all the details made public, but that she'll give us the details when we get there. Wonder how she even found us. Not like we're a big agency or anything. Maybe those ads I put up on the internet is finally working? Maybe. I'll be impressed if it's really from that. Anyway, let's head to the theater and get to work. Yes, sir. But in the newspaper is my wife. Yo, welcome! How's it going? We're gonna meet her right now. We're gonna meet your wife then. Oh, you set the mirror too high. I can barely see my face in it. No, I'm so sorry. I wasn't expecting a roommate, especially one as short as you. I'm pretty sure you're the one who's too tall. So true. Say it before... I'm not moving it. Just stand on a box or something. I'd rather just use the bathroom mirror. I feel you so much. I feel you so much, buddy. I remember some days ago, my dad helped me hang a mirror, actually. Interesting coincidence. And he was like putting it on the wall to like calculate the height, and he was like, is this height okay? And I'm like, a little bit lower. He lowered it a little bit and he was like, is this height okay now? And I'm like, no, still a bit lower. The world from my perspective is a bit unfair. Also, Alka, thank you for joining the Gardeniers! Welcome back to the club. What's up? Just thinking of what tools we will need. Take the camera, the thermometer, the spirit box. Will we need the EMF meter? We're going to play Phasmophobia, let's go! This is the Phasmophobia experience. Does that thing ever work? I think it looks cool though. I guess we can leave it. We still have flashlights on the car. I can use my phone to take pictures and record things. Did we forget anything? That's mostly it. Use your tools to check the presence of ghosts. Most of the time it will come back a negative, but don't lose hope. I do it like that. Let me check if... Curious about these. Goes to the lower floor. There are ways closer to the parking lot. The office then. Never seen you actually using this board. Really? Guess I've been busy. I used to stare at it more often. Oh, did business boom more after I started working here? Something like that. Ever since the games started, you know what happens with like mystery series? The main characters always end up mixed up in cases over and over, like, you know, Detective Conan. Everywhere he goes, there's a case. This is what happens when a mystery series starts. The protagonists are gonna end up landing on cases left and right. Also collected from previous cases. None of them is particularly exciting. Sword? Actually, why do we have a sword here? For decor, I guess. I also swing it around when I get stressed. Should give it a try. I'm not sure if I'm even strong enough to lift it up. Rather try less strenuous stress relief methods. Ah, the beautiful view of London's fog. Not that bad. You can see the snow too. They're both white, so they all just blend together for me. Hope one day we get a job in a tropical island or something. Keep dreaming. So we are in London. Now we know where we are. Oh look, it's your ordination certificate. Here they still send me emails to ask if I want extra copies. What can you actually do with it anyway? Funerals and weddings. Well, I know who'll call for a free wedding. And a free funeral. I don't want to think about that yet. Still important though. You never know. Me, or did the number of suspicious objects in this shelf went up? It's not just you. More people ask me to hold on to their haunted objects. Quotes, because these items don't actually do shit. Sound disappointed. Wasn't expecting much to begin with, but yeah, a little. At least those people paid and thanked me. Really do sound like a scammer sometimes. They paid for the peace of mind. We get the collection for free. For money, actually. But we're not the ones paying the money. What were you working on earlier? Boring stuff. Mortgage payment. You paid this place off. Haven't. They sold me this building for cheap, so it's not too bad. In this economy? Ah, the agent told me it's haunted, but there's nothing in here, right? Might want to check that again. Why? Well, you never know. You know what? If you get cheaper housing prices for haunted places, maybe it's not so bad. In this economy, you can take a house with a ghost. Right up, White Lily. Gave me this some time ago. No, wait. Years, right? Ooh. Maybe in years. Wait, did I check the phone on the house? Where actually? Ah, no. He checked it, but he didn't do anything. Never mind. What's over here? Some books about the paranormal. Here we go. We're done with everything. And now go on the case. It only took 30 minutes, but before I fell asleep anyway. Understandable, little nap. Some kind of crowd. Oh, I guess it's to be expected, but still. Get lost in the crowd, alright. Neither that short nor irresponsible. I guess the place just got a lot of attention. Hey Alicia, you actually know how the Nutcracker goes? I'd help with the investigation. I don't know how it goes, but let's get the explanation because yes, this way we can get the whole experience. Ooh, cool art. Cracker is a classic, about a girl named Clara whose godfather gifted her a nutcracker for Christmas. Midnight, she woke up to check on the nutcracker only to find giant mice in the living room. Then the nutcracker also grew human size and they fought the Mouse King together. Then Clara distracts the mice with her shoe, enough for the nutcracker to deal the killing blow. Nutcracker suddenly turns into a human prince and led her to his kingdom. Sign of gratitude. After they have a party there. Clara then woke up again in her living room with the nutcracker in her arms. I don't remember the nutcracker going like that, actually. It's a good thing that we asked for the summary. I remember something about like a fireplace and the nutcracker not having a very happy ending. Ooh. What? Someone told me once that princes are the one who's supposed to save princesses. Huh? Well, fairy tales go, but nowadays a lot of stories subvert it. You think makes someone a prince then? Family line? Being the son of a king? I think as long as the princess thinks of someone as a prince, they are one though. Not so. I actually don't remember the entire story of the Nutcracker. Feel like darker Toy Story before Toy Story. Like, studying this theater was built in 1940. Relatively, it's not actually that old. Buildings in this area are even older. There are buildings in London so damn old. But to preserve the old architecture. Kind of a shame when very old buildings get, like, torn down to build new ones. But in the end, it's a bit inevitable if you want to, like, the buildings to hold together. They can't be that old without repairs. Well, that old and standing without repairs from time to time. Posters of multiple shows are lined up here. Posters all focus on the actors and actresses, huh? Does any of them catch your eye? Not really. They're all pretty though. It's because I'm not too feminine, but I always have been fascinated with beautiful women. So understandable. No, isn't that because you're... Actually, I'll let you figure that one out yourself. She doesn't know yet. No way, she doesn't know yet. Figure what out? Alicia, I have something to tell you. Maybe you need to do a bit of self-reflection on that. Amiga, date cuenta. I'm not letting anyone in, can you believe it? Stop right there. Only employees are allowed to go in. We were hired by one of your actresses. Yeah, she told us to meet her here. You? Where's your proof of employment? Or... it's in the phone call and she talked really fast, so... Guess you just have to take her word for it. Yo, Alexander, welcome! How's it going? My day's going great. I've spent the afternoon working on commissions. Been really busy lately with commissions. That's a bad excuse. I bet you two are just one of those pesky reporters trying to get a scoop. We're exorcists, actually. Exorcists? That's the worst lie I have ever heard. You don't even look like one. Everyone say that. What does an exorcist even have to look like? You're like some sort of priest. We really should start wearing costumes. All the fuss. Isn't it part of your job to keep them down? Oh, right, ma'am. Weirdos are claiming to be exorcists and won't go away. Shoo! Placed it, right? Talked on the phone. Oh, you're that guy. I did hire them. Let them in. She looks way shorter than she looked in the TV. She's so small. Maybe she looks small because she's like right beside Alicia right now. But she looks so tiny. It? Isn't the police already looking into it? What good are they for? I've been ignoring my concerns for weeks now. They actually listened to me from the start. None of this would have happened. So don't tell me what to do. Of course, ma'am. Follow me inside. There's too many annoying onlookers out here. You watched Avatar: The Last Airbender? I have, but I haven't watched it like completely. Only like when I was able to catch episodes on TV. I don't think I have a favorite character. I don't think I've watched it enough to like have a decided favorite character. I haven't seen like their entire character, the evolution or anything. I remember Toph was cool, at least. I remember watching the episode when they meet her, but I don't remember that much of the whole thing. I did enjoy it when I watched it though. It's one of those series that maybe I would consider rewatching completely someday in the future. It was always really cool to watch, but I could only catch like separate chapters. Some water. Actually, I don't only have water today. I also have pineapple juice. Pineapple juice good. Yo, Timmy, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. You watched it 3 times. How long is it? Now I'm wondering because I remember it was pretty long, right? Out of curiosity, how did you actually find us? Own book. Weren't exactly my first choice, but the others said that they are too busy to come at a short notice. How are you feeling today? I'm feeling well. I've been working a lot today, but now I'm taking my break to play this game. This stream is literally my break. 60 episodes! Well, not as long as I thought it would be. Good to know. So, how much do you know about the hauntings? Only the basics. What's the broadcast and written article in the newspaper? Think about beautiful women being targeted and disappearing in the theater. Right. I don't know what this damn ghost problem is, but I think it's been getting in our way. Good night, Timmy! Thank you so much for stopping by! Take care! Have a good night! Such an old rumor won't affect us, but... Well, you heard about the disaster from last night. Should I ask about... Let's ask about both. For now, let's ask about the weird things, because we kinda do know about the disaster. My things have been missing. My costume's ruined, and they left threatening messages on my desk. Lights been randomly shutting down when it's my part on the stage too. Seems that something had made me their target. How are you sure that the supernatural is involved? Thing is, I'm not. Thought it's just your regular workplace bullying, but things had started to escalate too much. Regular workplace bullying? Not too uncommon in this line of work. Especially when someone stands out too much, they want to knock them down a peg. Still messed up if you ask me. You think they're targeting you because you're the theater's most beautiful? Well, not to brag, but I am the most famous actress in here. I don't know if I'm the most beautiful though. It helps, but acting is not just about beauty. Helps you catch the audience's attention, sure. But if that's all you have to offer, they get bored fast. You have a certain air to you, Miss Wilkershire. Sure you'll stiffen up like a board, but I'm sure you'll stiffen up like a board on stage. I have no interest in acting, so you're probably right. Yo, Sherry, welcome! How's it going? Does you have the height? You can be three. You can be tree number 3! You'll make a handsome tree at least. This game is about bullying tall people in revengeance for the bullying towards short people. Can we get back on topic? I think that's not my non-existent acting career. Let's ask about the disaster. Let's see. What's the broadcast last night? I did. I have no idea what exactly happened though. Transmission got cut. If I recall correctly, you were being pushed by someone? Yeah, that was the person I hired before you. Your exorcist? Not exactly. He called himself a paranormal investigator. He's convinced that this place is haunted, but before he could confirm the details with me, well, the stage lights fell on him. Yikes. You were the original target? I think so. I was so shocked when that guy suddenly jumped on stage, but turns out he was pushing me out of the way. Oh no. Oh. Yo, Gardenia, welcome! How's it going? Metal Gear? What? No, this is Silver Thread. I see. My condolences. He's not dead at least. He's still in the hospital. Oh, okay, good. Partner is still around. Told him I found someone else. He said he wants to talk to you. He has a partner? Like a work partner or a partner? Don't actually know. ¿Y both? ¿Dijiste revengeance? No me suena haber dicho revenge. Bueno, quizá lo he dicho por el texto. Ahora que lo dices no me acuerdo. There's pretty clearly aimed at the younger audience, but the writing is still good. Definitely like the world that they made for the show though, it's pretty interesting. I mean, even if something is aimed at a younger audience, it doesn't mean that adults can't enjoy it too. Like, in the end there's like messages that maybe the younger audience aren't gonna get right away, but that the adult public will get. I feel like you can enjoy things even if they are not exactly for you. Even if you're not like the target audience. They can still be enjoyed. Sound quite attached. Said he couldn't work while his partner is in the hospital. Why I called the two of you. Pretty annoying to deal with. Alright, look for him. Hope this guy's not trying to pick a fight. That's all we need, I think. You have to leave now. I have an interview at the TV station. You my number in case anything happens. I might not be able to pick it up though. Busy day. Let's get this sorted out soon, okay? We're in a critical time here. Alicia, if I ever get wounded in the middle of a job, will you keep working? I would. I'll have to find out who did that to you, right? Okay, I can accept that. Huh? As long as you're happy. I draw the distinction of family shows and kids shows, but even then it still has the episodes for kids of girls can do it too, and you should try to understand the differences of others. I mean, those are some things that even among a lot of adults, the message still hasn't gotten across clearly, knowing how the world is, so I don't think it's bad to have that kind of episodes. Yeah. There's a little bit of everything. In the end, you still gotta have like lessons for younger audiences in this series. But it's that, it can be a mix of everything. Excuse me, I saw you talking to Miss Placid earlier. Any chance? Are you the new investigators that she hired? Would be us. Not exactly investigators though, we're exorcists. I see. I haven't seen your face around, so but it might be you. Name is Caspian Patel. Paranormal investigator, and partner is out of commission, unfortunately. I heard the news. How is his condition? Luckily, the doctor said the injury isn't fatal, so I'm not too worried. tends to be on the luckier side anyway. Good. I'm sorry I couldn't stay, but I'll pass on her investigation result first. Generous of you. Least I can do. I truly apologize for the inconvenience. Really intended to see this case through. So, let's ask about the information already. Looked into the background of the theater, and the rumor itself is greatly exaggerated. Truth, a few actresses had disappeared, but most of it can be explained. I suspected as much. How exactly did they disappear? One of them passed of illness, them ran away with her lover, another simply transferred to another theater. Although, there are two actresses in particular that disappeared without an explanation in the 1950s. Their names are Catherine Bell and Willie Russell, who were the theater's most famous actresses in their prime. Till they both disappeared suddenly. Both of their main stars gone, the theater almost went bankrupt. The incident was what kick-started the rumors. The other members of the theater started to speculate their whereabouts. It all went out of hand from there. Just linked it to the other incidents, huh? That seems to be the case, but Partner seems to be convinced that the theater is actually haunted. Far more sensitive to the paranormal than I am. Like a sixth sense? Something like that. He's rarely wrong, so I'm inclined to believe him. You hear that, Alicia? Maybe we'll actually see a real ghost this time! Yippee! Won't be that great. Sorry, we got too many jobs where it's just a false alarm. No, it's alright. One in the same line of work, I understand. Let's ask about him. What Caspian? So, you're an exorcist? Not exactly. We're paranormal investigators. For the actual exorcisms, we'll leave that to someone else. Work only extends to confirming the presence of the paranormal and help guide the clients to the next steps. Oh, you should call us sometime. We could use the extra work. The case is a good fit. Consider it. Nice, here's my name card. He's so much better at, like, promoting. Ah, this is mine. His name card added to the inventory. When do you have those? Made it using the office printer. I do feel bad for passing this also suddenly. Contact you if something comes up. Yo-hooo, welcome! That's in Soy Yomi Gardenia show. Enjoy it while it lasts. Welcome to the stream. We're investigating a mysterious paranormal case in a theater today. What is art direction? Art direction is more or less what decides what like a game or like movie, I guess, like anything that needs art, what decides like how the art has to look like, the overall feel, the atmosphere, the kind of style, kind of like the way to establish guidelines so the art in a project is consistent. I guess that's how I would define it, yeah. Probably there's better definitions than me trying to put it together. You're not able to continue the investigation alone? You just not like the client? Pay for it. I mean, his partner went to the hospital to save her and she doesn't seem to care much. The atmosphere vibe guideline for fiction? That's also kind of a good way to put it, but I would say more in the like visual sense, because there's also, well, sound is also a way of art, but it is usually separated as like sound direction, and the way to you kind of want to mix both in the end to decide on the atmosphere and vibe, because well, not all the projects need sound. Only the ones that need sound are gonna need sound direction. But I don't know, like, it's the putting all together, it's what decides how a project feels. Big picture theory, instead of focusing on little things like individual details, you arrange it like arranging furniture in a house rather than just getting the perfect spot for a couch. Wait, what? You mean like with art direction? Not like that. Boss insists that we have to always work in a group or pairs. According to her, it's too unsafe and unreliable for someone to investigate the paranormal alone. Won't throw a case just because I don't like the client, but... it's true that I'm not particularly fond of her. Mind you, it's not just because of my partner's hospitalization. She has a quite difficult personality. Partner was usually the one who talks with her. He's the one who handles the communication? Yeah. Something about being used to intimidating women. Wow, what? Whatever that means. That guy must have had some experiences. I wish I could get used to intimidating women, if you know what I mean. I get way too scared. I don't think Playstate's really well liked by the theater's member either. Sorry, I'm usually not one to talk badly about my clients, but I thought you should know. Might be relevant. Can't fret over every egg, especially when you're here to make omelettes, right? Ah, metaphors. I guess yeah. It can be metaphor like that. It's the way to overall decide how something has to look like. Because imagine, for example, that you're making, I don't know, you're making like a series for kids, and someone decides to put like a terrifying monster for no reason. Imagine that actually you need to put like something scary in a kids show. Like, it has to be scary, but not too scary for the kids. The art direction is gonna decide how that's gonna look. For example, you're not gonna put like the alien from Alien Isolation in there. You're gonna like design something that is fitting with the style of the kids show, and that is not like too terrifying that is gonna traumatize the kids forever, you know? I don't know if it's a very good example, but I think it works. Hola Franchu, ¿qué tal? Estamos investigando un teatro que está un poco encantado. Ha habido eventos extraños en este teatro. I see. I only talked to her briefly, so I haven't got much of her personality. But I'll keep your warning in mind. That's all. I apologize that I can't be of more help. I have to head to the hospital and check in my partner. Apologies needed. Thanks for passing on the information. I think some of the theater's personnel is still around. They will know more about the hauntings. Good luck. Oh, we can still talk and show evidence. Okay. Wonder if we can actually show his card. Can we show him the Yuri manga? Oh my god. What about the name card? Oh yeah, we can get more information. We've been in the business long? No, actually, a few years. That's long. Only in the business for what, a few months? It's a few years for me too. That's so. Well, I feel like my experience is still lacking. There are people who's been in the field for decades. And even then, there's still so much that they don't know. If we can show anything else. Should I show him the Yuri manga just for the laughs? Curious about what happens later? I'm not sure why you're showing me this. Probably would say something like that. I guess we gotta investigate some more. Hey, that teddy bear's pretty cute. From a play 30 years ago. Surprised it hasn't fallen apart. There's the right conditions, fabrics can preserve well. But the other costumes were also from the same play. Peter Pan, I think. Some props from the theater's first play, Phantom of the Opera, huh? Not first choice. that be related to what's happening on the theater? Kinda, that was my first thought, like, it's a bit of a Phantom of the Opera situation. It's about the theater secret admirer that trapped the girl, right? It's more complicated than that. As it's a possibility that we can consider, though. I'm gonna do a Phantom of the Opera here. We'll see. What this? A study of the theater's founder, Windy Bell. Weird taste. I agree. But it made for the theater's opening in 1940. For the opening? Jeez, talk about horrible budget allocation. Her name Bell wasn't one of the missing people also? Bell? You like Bell of the founder? A photo of a play. Looks like Greek mythology. Full of guys dressed up all fancy. This could be any play. Hey, there's a vending machine. Can I get something to drink? What do I get for him? We just give him water. I think the background music is Peritune. Yeah, very likely. It does have the Peritune style. I guess we'll find out in the credits. They have very, very good music in Peritune. What should we get for him? Yeah, I know Peritune, yeah. I think I've used some of their songs before in some games. Also for Dungeons and Dragons. Sometimes I also use royalty-free music. Let's get a soda can. The usual. Why did you get that? Neither of us likes it. In the mood to try something new? Oh well, I can still drink it. Not happy about it though. No! I'm gonna get something else. Lemon tea. Hey, thanks. That's my favorite. There's some with me once you're done. Can you just get another bottle? It'll be a waste. I don't drink that much. There we go. Now you're happy. It's okay. I would take the soda. Soda is fine. Well, no, I can't drink soda anymore because it awakens the frog in my throat. No, I miss being able to drink soda. I actually like it a lot, but I have to avoid it, unfortunately. Locked. Have you heard of Technoax? No? That I haven't heard about. Como que tienes un anfibio, la rana de mi garganta. A veces me pasa, ya no me pasa tanto últimamente, pero muchas veces cuando bebo cosas con gas, se me queda el aire como atascado en la garganta. Como que la válvula que hay en la garganta no me funciona bien y se me queda ahí como el gas atascado y es muy horrible. A veces me han llegado a dar náuseas por eso, porque no me saco la sensación de allí y me dan muchos mareos. Es muy horrible. Hace un tiempo estuve yendo al médico por eso, pero no... Me dieron una medicina que a veces me tomo cuando eso, pero ya no es algo que me ocurra tanto. Quizás gracias a la medicina, precisamente. Maybe it's thanks to the medicine that I got, but I used to go... I went to the doctor like some time ago because of these, like... It's like something in my throat, like some valve or something in the throat that it's supposed to open to let like the gas pass, but it doesn't. It just gets stuck in my throat. And I have gotten like nauseous sometimes because of that. I went to the doctor, but they gave me like a medicine for it. It doesn't happen much anymore. It only happens when I drink like drinks with gas and stuff like that. So I gotta avoid those, unfortunately. Tienes que consultar con el doctor Pepper. No sé, yo creo que el Dr. Pepper me lo pondrá un poco peor. Artificial music and Komiko? I haven't heard of them either. You know what? I'm gonna note them down. Any other source of free music that I can get? It's always a good thing to have. There we go. You tried getting diagnosed? Yeah, I did. I went to the doctor for that, but they didn't really, like, give me anything, like, super specific. They thought it was acid reflux, but I'm not sure about it. It might be, but it sounds like I have talked with other people that they have the same thing that happens to me, and they said that it was something different, but I don't know. As long as it doesn't happen often, I am fine with that. Mientras no me ocurra a menudo, estoy tranquila con ello. Pero he hablado con gente que les pasa lo mismo que a mí, y me han dicho que es probablemente otra cosa. No sé. Veremos si vuelve la rana o no. Mientras no vuelva la rana, todo está bien. Screen shows the theater schedule. These 2 shows tonight had been cancelled. Oh, actually streams on YouTube. Cool. Do they stream making music? Oh. Any guests leave their trash behind, so you have to clean the place up and down. Well, these days really don't clean after themselves, huh? All coming from you. I need to wash your dishes all the time. Well, that's your job in this office, though. Pen sound. I'm gonna write it down. It's good to have more royalty-free music resources. Some people on the stage will be the theater crew. They are dressed up pretty fancy. Let's talk to them. They might know something. Oh boy, the silhouette on the ground. Oh no. Excuse me, can we ask you a few questions? Of course, ask away. Wait a minute, is that you before? Ito, what the hell are you doing here? You two know each other? We're, childhood friends. But he said, we went to the same school. Haven't heard from him in ages though. How have you been? And who's the gorgeous girl? Wink. Gorgeous? Something is wrong with this guy's head. I've been fine. Like, I have a job now? That's something. This is my boss, by the way. Alicia Wilkershire. We're exorcists. Clifford here is my assistant. Oh, that explains a lot. Did hear Estrella throwing a fuss about hiring someone new. Didn't expect it to be you, though. I'm sorry to cut your reunion short, but can you two continue this later? We have work to do. Oh yeah, of course. Let's catch up later. Still have the same number, right? Oh yeah, still the same one. Oh, is that who these people are? So cute! That's a very cute design. I love her big round eyes. Nice to meet you. I'm May Gardner. I'm one of the actresses here. Oh wait, I recognize you. You're the one who plays Clara, right? Lead girl in the Nutcracker? Yes, that's me. It's a pleasure. If we're getting more professional help, the whole thing is getting really scary. Oh, what to ask? What the ghost? Been going on for a few weeks now, up until the Nutcracker's opening. That things began to escalate. It was more harmless at first. Harmless? What kind of things was it? Well, at first some of her things went missing. She thought she misplaced them. She started to get the threatening notes, but she laughed it off. Not until the performance gets disturbed that she starts taking it seriously. To be honest, I didn't actually see anything. Mostly just heard Esther's complaints. Till the lights almost fell on her, that is. We were all around for that. So, this event is only specifically targeting her? Is the theater's most beautiful? I assume so. The other actors and actresses don't have the same harassment directed at them. Tastes vary, right? Don't think she's significantly prettier than everyone else. Huh? You really think so? She's obviously the most striking one. She got a ghost obsessed with her? I also heard something about the actresses being chosen. Chosen? In what way? They are the best of the best, so that they are taken to perform in another realm. But there's a gateway of some sort here. Huh. Makes even less sense than the ghost thing. That's just what I heard from the rumors, okay? Oh, let's ask about Astrea now. Oh, stereotype. Let me write it down too. Thank you for the recommendations. I'm always in search of new music for my games. She's wonderful, isn't she? She had always been talented. Even back in school, she already had a fan club. Still had a fan club in high school too. And he was so popular with girls. Astrea was too. She always had this big bag of chocolate every Valentine's. Why are you making this a competition? Her family's super rich too, and she's always been pretty. It's like she's born to be a star. Have you heard of the Placid family? They're pretty big in the aerospace sector. Oh, it's the same Placid? Yeah, yes, I heard of them. One of the richest British billionaires. People just win the genetic lottery, huh? Right? Strange it is to say, I'm not surprised the ghost picked her. She does get most of the attention around here. Seem to know a lot about her. That's because we were also classmates. I like that we ended up in the same theater though. My pride and joy to stand on the same stage as her. See, someone told me she wasn't too well liked. Huh? Really? I think they are just jealous. The ghost, do you think it might just be someone who has a grudge against her? No way, her theater is small and tight-knit. They would get caught so easily. Besides, I don't think anyone in the troupe would benefit from this. We're supposed to still have another week of show left, but due to the incident last night, everything got paused. They have to refund everyone. Well, doesn't look good. Might have to close. Maybe it's someone who has something against the troupe. Right? Can't see anyone from the theater doing this. It must be something supernatural. And that investigator said the same thing? There are spirits here? Oh yeah, everyone thought Astrea was overreacting when she hired those paranormal investigators. But with him, she would have been the one hospitalized. Right, things got so bad. When do you think you can start exercising? Wait, when do you think you can start exercising? I don't have enough information yet. Even if it's a ghost, we still have no idea what exactly is haunting the theater. Depending on what it is, we'll have to use different methods. That's so? Well, I hope you'll figure it out soon. Let me know if I can be of any help. Let's ask about Ito. You were really surprised to see him. Still not an actor? Oh, I'm just here to fill a role last minute. Friends with some people in the theater. Usually more of an indie artist. Part of a band. Kinda has the look of like a musician, honestly. There's a vibe. Really? I've never heard of you. He's actually pretty big in the independent music scene. You just never listen to music much. Right? I'm even surprised that they didn't give you to a bigger part. No, you're exaggerating. I was only here to fill a position last minute, you know? It's enough to make a living, but I won't say I'm super famous. I just have a lot of dedicated fans. Too dedicated if you ask me. You want to know more? Why don't you come to my next show, Alicia? Got some extra tickets. Take the tickets or hell no! You know what? I guess it's free tickets. Those are free tickets, why not? Sure. There's no harm in going, I guess. Are you sure? You'll find it boring. You'll find it boring. Really? Is my performance boring? No, it's not. You know I like it. At least it's just unique tastes. I mean, I'm mostly going for Bayford. We're going together, right? Oh yeah, I suppose we are. That's good enough for me. I'll make it a show you'll never forget. And I guess that's all. We got some free tickets! Let's go! I the way, the theater is closing, so we're going to leave soon. Let us know if there's anything else that we can help with, okay? We can check around. Yeah, we should probably start using the... what's it called? The items to look for ghost evidence. Here we can... seem to be working. Thing actually work? About... thermometer. 12 degrees. Weather like this, will we even be able to tell if the temperature dropped? What about in the previous room? Oh, let's investigate a bit here. We've got something here. Step carefully, alright? Let's see. Let's out the blood. Let's go in order. More blood than I expected. Look, it fell from there. Whoa, that's quite a fall. How did that guy survive? Guess he got lucky. Might not hit somewhere fatal. Still, I'm surprised the poor guy's partner could be so calm. Especially with head injuries, those can destabilize easily. Maybe he just doesn't want us to worry. Professionalism and all that. Check the broken lights. You mixed in with the broken lights? Huh? Really? Where? It's N-volt battery? Did that get in there? No idea. Maybe someone dropped it or it's part of the stage. Yeah. Seems important. Is it in the inventory? Yeah. N-volt battery. Wonder how these end up here. What about the stage? We'll have set pieces from the last scene laying around. Like a regular living room. Where the story ends. Do you not know how the Nutcracker goes? Not really. I don't believe in fairy tales. It's a tale. It's a story. You're not supposed to believe it. He's so fun. Alicia's so fun at parties for sure. Have we talked to everyone? I think they are leaving soon, so... yet. Let's wander around more then. Let's put him the battery. Maybe one of them knows something. Found this between the broken lights. Battery? Hey, the theater uses it a lot. Really? What for? Makeshift fireworks ignitor? Why would that be there? Is it possible someone burned the ropes holding the lights off? Those wouldn't need that, do they? Was not. Can we ask about maybe the other exorcist? Much progress, unfortunately. That's so... well, let me know if I can help. Okay, so we can only show evidence to Ito. Let's show the evidence to... maybe he does know something. Found this between the broken lights. Battery? Sticky, there's traces of tape around it. I have a bad feeling. Might be related to how the light fell. An ignitor of some sort. Suppose one needs something like this, right? Suppose not, but you should still be careful. In this case, it's as straightforward as that. Intriguing. Let's check out if this reacts here. Thermometer. Still 12 degrees. Anything outside, maybe? It's not around anymore. There was also this other door. Ah, the bathroom. Wait, do you need to use the bathroom? Yeah? Don't leave me here by myself. That's how they get you in horror movies. We shouldn't split up. What? You want to go in with me? I'll face the wall and close my eyes? I don't think you have to worry, Bford. Only attractive people disappeared in this theater. Wow! Ooh, holy shit. Now what's that supposed to mean? Anyway, I'll just hold it. It's not good for your health. Can be worse than smoking. You're that self-aware. Stop smoking already. Dude, Bford doesn't get a break. Oh wait, that's the other. That's the other bathroom. Here we go. You think Half-Life 3 will ever be released? I don't like keep track of Half-Life stuff, so I have no idea how likely it is, but I know it's been like memed forever that it doesn't exist. So we'll see. Maybe we'll get surprised. The question is, does it have more chances to be released than Golden Sun 4? That's what I care about. When is Golden Sun 4 gonna exist? Do you have any... I wonder if you would say something about the Yuri manga. Ah, I read that one! Before lent it to me. Did he now? So, Alicia, what do you think about love between two men? Fine, I guess. Nothing to do with me. Amazing. I think the rest of the stuff... Maybe something else that we can show. Wonder if we can show spirit box and thermometer also to Caspian. Let's do a little Ace Attorney and show everything to everyone. What about motor? Probably say nothing about the exorcist tools. What about Caspian? Half-Life 3 was in development hell for so long that Half-Life 4 released faster than 3. How? How did they release 4 before 3? Oh my god. So what about the Hello Exorcist? Look at this. His exorcism tools. Well, no, he's not an exorcist. He's a paranormal investigator. Not the same thing. Okay. I think we're done talking to everyone. Make save. And... Where was the VR game? Huh? Did it have like... If it's like a sequel of sorts, how could they release 4? Like, continuity-wise? Maybe they just didn't care? We talked to everyone? And they are leaving soon, so... Yeah. Okay, let's see what's back there then. A separate safe. Because we're getting into spooky territory. Circuit breaker. This music also sounds really familiar. Hold on, we've used this one in Azure 1 so much. Oh yeah, I've heard this music so much. This one, I think it's from Dova Syndrome. Feels just like home. Place did mention something about the lights going out, right? Right. Technically, someone could use this to manipulate the electricity. Oh, maybe we should dust it for fingerprints. If it's a person, I doubt they will be so careless as to leave their fingerprint. We don't have the tools to extract it anyway. That would have made our lives a lot easier, huh? Let's not touch this unless we need to. Door's locked. Oh, that sucks. I wonder what's behind it. Step ladder could be useful if we need to reach high places. That's not a step ladder, that's just a normal ladder. Oh my god, they are doing an Ace Attorney actually. What's the difference? Ladder is a ladder. There's a big difference. Step ladder has two parts so it can stand on its own. It's much safer. I guess the distinction is important for short people. Come on! I keep telling you, my height is normal. You're just ridiculously tall. Say it. Say it louder. Rodulicia's up there. Computer, it's asking for a password. Oh, it says there's a password hint. Just click here. Here it all started, but it says vague as hell. Well, you don't want to be too obvious with your passwords. Would it be 1940 like the theater was like, what's the word, inaugurated? Hey, nice guess. Here where the theater was built. Pro Street now, let's give it a look. Let's make a save. Just what email? Seem to be used much. There's an email pinned at the top. Employees, remember that the weights on the 4th row is off by 10 kilograms, just as needed. Weights? What for? Guessing a pulley. That's how they keep things up on the theater. Wait, let me check something. We need to check for big box and thermometer. Still 12 degrees. Okay. Camera. Need a username and password for this one. Passwords behind passwords. Could be stuck here all day. Look around again. Maybe someone's careless enough to leave their login details somewhere. Oh, did you see that? See what? Maybe I just imagined it. I also didn't see anything, what? Maybe I didn't pay attention. Wait, if I go back on the recording maybe? Oh! Oh yeah, there was something in a mirror! Here. The mirror? Right. Did it give you a bad feeling? Did? Let's get closer. Come closer to the mirror. At first glance, nothing is amiss. Take it further, you put your hand against the glass. Touches its reflection. Huh. What's wrong? Is it a two-sided mirror, maybe? Like a fake mirror? Ah, it is, it is! Oh no. This is a two-way mirror. In normal mirrors, your hand and the reflection won't touch. Should be a slight gap between them. What? Does that mean someone's spying from the other side? I think so. This thing is sturdier than I thought. There's a room on the other side. There should be an entrance, right? Yeah, we should look for it. We can look for a break. Sounds faster. If you break the glass, the repair's coming out from our own pocket, you know? I mean, I think they should still change this mirror. I think if we break it, we're actually doing them a favor. Anything over here? To my darling Ito. I guess this table is his. Ah, that guy is as popular as ever. It's always been like this in school, you know? Random girls keep following him everywhere. You don't like him. There was some awkward air between the two of you. It's not that I don't like him. It's complicated, okay? Also, I haven't seen him in years. If I knew he'll be here, I would have dressed better. Ah, I see. So it's not that he doesn't like him. It's maybe the opposite. How about just dressing better for work in general? Aha. Maybe. The table is crowded with presents. The gifts are all addressed to Estrella. They're not kidding about her being the main star. A lot of the other tables are empty. Some sheets of paper on the table. Huh. Must be the threats she got. Talentless hag? Pretty harsh. Is it? Would have called her something worse? Holy shit. Alicia, don't call girls that. I'm just giving an example, okay? Take these for us now. Let's take these with us for now. Notes. Okay, that's more proof then. Those are in different styles. Wait, there's 2 of them? At least I should get one of these. Oh, the cable's all frayed though. Do you use these exactly? The hair iron. Here, come closer. Just put your hair between the plates like this. Hair will turn all neat. Supposed to smell this weird? Now that you mention it, smell burned? Ah! Electricity went out. This is God's way of telling you to stop messing with my hair. Really? Find a way to turn the lights back on though. It's annoying. Maybe I should note this down. Hair iron added to the inventory. This caused like a short circuit of sorts. I did try to use a hair iron a long time ago. And I burned myself on accident. I never tried after that. It was a little bit too scary. There's a note in the trash here. Read the note. Read as fast as you can, it's for your own good. For your own good? Sounds ominous. The notes does make me curious though. Curious about what? There's 2 different standards. It does seem like a different style of note. One of them does feel threatening, the other one feels maybe a bit more cautious, like trying to warn her. One of the 2 letters itself is different, but the handwritten one... The strokes. Writer's not trying to hide the original handwriting. I assume it's because Astrea or people in the theater won't immediately recognize the sentence. What about the other letter? They were trying to cover their tracks by doing the cutouts. Honestly, I thought they were just being dramatic. They're hiding their handwriting. They just print it or something, though. And the printed text can be traced back to the machine it was printed from. Oh, I didn't know that. Or you know. Yeah, old-fashioned as it is, cutouts are still a valid way for hiding your identity. There's 2 of them. Who do you think sent them? I just have a lot of enemies. Let's try to turn on the light. This is kind of spooky. Oh, yeah, the lights are out everywhere. Oh no. It is. Oh, we really don't need the room to get any darker. I wonder if this is related to the blackouts our client mentioned. Huh, you're right. Why use a trick like this? They just do it directly? Perpetrator could be occupied with something else. Like gossiping on the stage? In one of the other performers did it? It's a possibility. Early to tell though. Oh. You're with the lights now. Oh, you can see the stage from up here. Kind of making me nauseous. And too close to the railing. But a drop from here. Wonder why this section got removed. Danger. Didn't the stage light fall from here? They were investigating it. And forgot to put it all back. Feels like a work safety violation. The email said pulley number 4, right? Yeah, you think it's something worth checking out? I'll find out. Something fell down in the ground below. Ooh. Handbag. And it's spilled everywhere. Jeez, we dropped it too roughly. If the bag opened up too. Something in between the sand. I tried to take it out. Huh? Isn't that? What the hell? Huh? 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 Skeleton? What is he doing here? Oh my god, we should report this. Calm down. This skeleton's not recent. Too clean. Starting to fall apart too. Huh? But the cracks. That happened naturally. It's a few decades old at least. Is that so? No, Alicia, you often work more like a detective than an exorcist. Like, how do you know all this random stuff? Wait a second. You hear something? Oh no. Like someone's going down the stairs. What if that's a ghost? Don't be silly. Ghosts don't have footsteps. Think. See? You're not even sure. Hey! Wait. How's the investigation going? You! The investigation going smoothly? Hey! What's that slap for? Sorry, you surprised me. You literally paused for a second there? Delayed reaction. What are you doing here? Forgot to give you this. Hey. I locked part of the theater for security reasons. But I'll be nice and give you the key, but... Sorry, the skeleton really scared us, so... What skeleton? Ah! Timmy, you're like walking in front of the screen. Oh my god, she's like trying to get my attention. Like right in front of the screen. She's not letting me eat. Why are you like this? You can stay. You can sit here. And really. Literally, this situation is the skeleton appears. What is that doing here? Scream louder than before. That's pretty impressive. What do we want to know too? Let's go upstairs to report it. There's no signal here. Good idea. I don't want to be here longer than we need to. There do I. Alright, thank you very much. Oh wait, we could use the thermometer and stuff. Since it's not urgent, maybe I'll take a look at it in the morning. Is it not? It's a whole skeleton. Well, nobody's exactly in danger. Aside from Astrea, but I suppose she's not here. Right, she has that TV interview scheduled. But we have the key, let's investigate the other rooms. Oh wait, before you leave, I also have something to tell you. What is it? Why couldn't you just tell us earlier? Well, I didn't really want to say it in front of me. The girl's pretty sensitive. Well, where should I start? About the show. The show itself is actually a total mess, you know. Huh? That is a success? It was even on the news and stuff. Because you're seeing it from the audience's point of view. Well, as an example, who do you think is the main character of the Nutcracker? In a way? I mean, the title character is the Nutcracker, but if we see things from the girl's perspective, it might be Carla? Carla, right? Story is basically her adventure. Right. In most fairy tales, the girl's the lead. You're following her journey to another world. Wait a second! This is an isekai! No way! The coverage of the show doesn't reflect that at all, does it? Don't focus on Astrea and the Nutcracker. Her performance stand out that much? Well, yes. Fortunately, she's on another level. Captured everyone's attention, for sure. That's not a good thing in theater, you know? You need to share the stage's presence with others. As an outsider, the tension during the show was really heavy. I did hear that she's not quite well liked. And the person who would have like the most resentment against her would be me in that case. Can't blame them. She's probably more suited to be a Hollywood actress than being in a theater troupe like this. Don't tell her I said that though. We don't need to inflate her ego further. So you just didn't want to gossip in front of Gardenia, huh? I'd always wanted to look good in front of women. How conniving. Huh? I'm trying to help you here. And besides, isn't Alicia here? You heard the term, any publicity is good publicity? You think she faked it? Yep, it worked, didn't it? Good as her performance was, she would have gotten that TV interview had the show went on normally. For some reason, she had always been in a rush to get famous. But this is all speculation, of course. I don't have anything to back it up. I mean... there was like a legit risk there in the stage when the lights fell on top of her. Like, if she had faked that, she would have gotten hurt for real. It is plausible. Let's not discard the option. Maybe, maybe not. We'll find out. He said nobody would gain anything from this, but it did work out in her favor. Maybe we should take another look at the things we collected. At the camera. Alright, do you have an account to access those cameras? I don't exactly have an account. I do know the guest login. Great! Can I get access to the cameras? Let me see. I can't access the history, but I can see the live feed here. We have cameras in the back rooms, so the valuables are stored there. But in cost, huh? Can you monitor it and contact us if you see anything weird? Eh? You're going to leave me here by myself? If I can stay with you. No way, this guy doesn't know how to defend himself at all. I'd rather go with you. Jeez, and you used to stick with me all the time too. I can stay, but come back if I scream really loud, okay? I'll try my best. That's not a reassuring answer. Okay, for now that's all. Let's check the temperature in the different rooms, because we haven't done that yet. You working? 12 degrees. Did we it? I think we did. We did. I don't know. I think the most likely room might be the room with the skeleton. Let's try here first. Trees. Boxes. Not. Okay, let's see if something happens. How's the temperature? Still 12 degrees. Guess the ghost has long left that skeleton. Okay. Once. No. Wait, let's check some of the evidence. Evidence. Say anything about the rest to find notes. Hair iron, no. The rest we already checked. Left already. Just you and me. You go back there, of course. But leaving him alone for a little bit, surely nothing bad will happen. This guy's not here anymore. Investigate the new area. Maybe we can find a way to get behind the dressing room. Probably got some famous painting. He needs the money or something. I can't remember the exact name. Pretty though. I know you have a taste for fine art. You can appreciate other types of art too, you know. Library. Maybe there's scripts and stuff. Script for Julius Caesar. The play was held in 1974. That the Roman guy that got stabbed by like 50 people? Yeah, he was apparently a really good general though. Can't be that good if that many people agreed to stab him. Script for A Christmas Carol. The play was held in 2002. I always like that story more than The Nutcracker. Feels more like a Christmas classic. Probably less flashy as a play. Script for Sherlock Holmes. The play was held in 1995. Great detective? Oh, they made a play for that guy. These days he's pretty much everywhere. Need to start focusing on other British characters. Who else do we have? I don't know, King Arthur? His legend pretty interesting. You know, in this game I played, they turned King Arthur into an anime girl. Confirmed Fate player. Okay, stop there. I don't want to hear about it. You don't want to hear about Fate Grand Order? Famous gacha game? Before the Golden Apple. The play was held in 1955. The one where a golden apple said it belongs to the most beautiful and then three goddesses fought for it? Yeah, and started the Trojan War. A lot of these plays have good endings, huh? This. Don't need it. Who knows how long it has been here? Terrible, terrifying. Script for Romeo and Juliet. The play was held in 1944. Oh, I know that one. Forbidden love between two teenagers because their families are enemies, right? Yeah, and they all died. The best ending. Wow, spoilers! No way. Mouse behavior! Yoga paper, welcome! How's it going? Script for Dracula. The play was held in 2004. Female vampire story. I tried to read the book once, but I didn't get past the first 5 pages. Hard for me to read books when there's not a lot of pictures in it. How the hell did you get into medical school? Honestly, I have no idea. That period of my life is a blur now. There's a... different room. I'm in the car too, but I guess it's closer to 401 from here. We need one right now. But if we need one, find it. With a wig on it. Does it have cat ears? Might be someone's personal wig rather than the theater's. Except if they have cat girls on stage now. Hey Don, stop looking so excited. He's such a weeb. Medical books have pictures in them, obviously. That's true, that's technically true. Whew. Cardboard's pretty dusty. A bunch of old clothes, nothing useful here. Just kinds of paint. Old toys. As they use these for plays? How old are these? Paint is already peeling off. I pity their prop department. Oh, cleaning supplies. Letter stuck here. Her last performance felt like time had frozen for her. I was expecting it to be a temporary arrangement. She rejected my offer for her to start a new life in America. Every passing day, she just gets worse, not better. No desire to move on. Stuck in the past, she spent her days watching glimpses of the life she wanted. That's scriptwriter's fault. Play that resonated too much with reality. It convinced me that the edge of realism would make the play an unforgettable one. Nothing was worth this tragedy. Knew things would have turned out this way. Maybe letting the truth come to light would have been a lighter punishment. So what to do? How could I abandon my own flesh and blood? Hope nobody toyed with the thermostat too. Play, huh? I wonder which one was it referring to? So, this has made me think this might be from the founder of the theater, because there was... It mentions flesh and blood, and there was another person, one of the women who disappeared, had the same surname as the founder of the theater. Proper musical instruments. Let's check the spirit box and thermometer here. Degrees. Oh, that's my phone. What kind of oldie-timey ringtone is that? Hey, it's me. How's it going? Your call. You're like one room over. Said I'll call, right? But that's not important. I think I saw something moving in the training room. Maybe you should check it out. Getting anywhere close to it, though. Good luck. Scared, huh? Seems so. I can still hear you, you know? It's okay, I would also be scared. Don't worry. I understand. Breeze. Okay, this might be train room. Out. It's... Oh, these are so heavy. 5 kilograms? That's like a bag of apples. How big of a bag are we talking about? Can set the temperature here. Going with the thermostat. We work. Wonder if we can try changing temperature. What if we make it... I don't think we can make it lower. We make it... We're at 12 degrees right now. Should we put it to... I think we're probably gonna have to put it at a certain temperature. One. Any heat around here? Probably one of the hints might be with the blaze. Dracula. Maybe there's one from the time the disappearance happened. Let's input 50, like the amount of people that stabbed Julius Caesar. Because why not? doesn't seem to work yet. In the mud. Oh my god, the little bug. Still reflecting in here though. The other shit doesn't reflect. Vampires. But it wouldn't be us because we can be reflected. Only on this one though. Look at that. we have found the ghosts. Ghosts in the mirror. I know there's a walkthrough in case I get like stuck. Demon still hasn't left the other one. The demon is just asleep. Maybe we've missed some. I'll reread them. That resonated too much with reality. I think that's gonna be the hint. It mentions the thermostat. As always, if you guys have any ideas. If we can. What if we set it to 99? I'll keep my house at 75. But this is in Celsius, I think. This might be Celsius. Because they are in London. Nice. It did not work. You can try 75 just for the fun of it. I'm gonna check in the walkthrough just in case, because I'm not too sure about go now. Let me see the note. Which one? Letter? This is when it goes. Last performance, it felt like time had frozen for her. Expecting it to be a temporary arrangement, I rejected my offer for her to start a new life in America. Every passing day, she just gets worse, not better. Desire to move on. Had stuck on the past as she spent her days watching glimpses of the life she once had. That's scriptwriter's fault. Later resonated too much with reality. Convinced me that the edge of realism would make the play an unforgettable one. But nothing was worth this tragedy. I knew things would have turned out this way. Maybe letting the truth come to light would have been a lighter punishment. Know what to do? Would I abandon my own flesh and blood? Hope nobody toyed with the thermostat. Maybe? Let's check which one of the blaze it might be. I rechecked all of them, but... Dracula. Dracula is probably not it. Romeo and Juliet? Sherlock Holmes? Golden Apple? Christmas Carol. And Julius Caesar. Maybe 95, it might be the latter part of the years. Give it a try. Try some different years were mentioned. Oh, 55! It was 55! Here's something shifting. Huh, wonder where that came from. Close. The one from 55? It was... brute force. It might have been the golden apple. That gives us a hint. Trip for the golden apple. The one where a golden apple said it belongs to the most beautiful and then 3 goddesses fought for it. Yeah, and it started the Trojan War. A lot of these plays have good endings, huh? So something like with the golden apple happened. It has to do with like the most beautiful. Because apparently the ghost in this theater has been always targeting the most beautiful actresses in this theater, so it makes sense. I wonder... the mirror here has opened up. Leave the mirror itself here. Oh, this part of the mirror can be shifted around. Eh? Aha! Here we go. We got this. We didn't have to look at the walkthrough. Huh? This place. Someone lived here. Stop grabbing my coat so hard. I can't help it. This place is giving me the creeps. This place is really cold. You lead the way. Ladies first. Now you're ladies firsting me. What happens to ladies first when you always pick the TV channel first, huh? Can we not talk about this when we're in some shady hidden room? Classic, I want to be the most beautiful subclass of theater ghost. Theater, even, I mean, the theater factor doesn't go away in people even after death. Once a theater kid, forever a theater kid. Dusty bed. I don't think anyone has used these in ages. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. Oh my god, this song I have also heard it in Astro 1. This one and the previews, we use this song so often in the D&D campaign. Happened something. Oh my god, the sound. It's in my ears. Let's give this a try. Read the spirit box by stopping the dial as close as you can to the center. Eh? Oh. Close. Interesting way to use the battle system. Hey! There we go. Something. Stage. Watch. On repeat. Don't. Huh. I wonder what that means. It reads 8 degrees. Hey, is that way colder than the rest of the building? This room also doesn't have proper heating, so might be that. Maybe we should check this further. A clear view of the training room from here. That means someone was secretly watching the performers for years? What a comforting thought. Yeah, we have a Phantom of the Opera situation here. Ghost of the Opera, even. Dated posters and articles from decades ago. Some of them seem to cover various performances by the theater. The ruined dresses. It used to look pretty once upon a time. Someone destroyed this mirror on purpose. The music is really low right now. You hear it well? In case I need to turn it up a little bit more. A portrait of two women and another letter. Thank you for trying to protect me. I still see her face everywhere. For even if I leave, she will follow me. This is my cross to bear. I've done more than I deserve. Please don't blame yourself, my dear sister. If only she was never born, none of this would have happened. The rest of the letter is not legible. The room's occupant more of this. I wonder where she is now. Sofa and a couple of books scattered all around the floor. These all cheesy romance novels. Huh. Though decades passed, it looks like humans are not all that different. Think for yourself. I have no interest in these. Sofa and a couple of books scattered all around the floor. Oh yeah, this is... Changing room. That I saw was real after all. Ripping my coat so hard. You're going to ruin it. What? Read these. We can go tell about this. Whoa! Ah, there we go. For a moment I feared that something had happened, like, oh no. Getting late. Let's review what we know. That message we heard with the spirit boxes got me curious. Let it repeat. What's the stage? Maybe we should stay overnight. Something might happen on the stage. Huh? Let's get our stuff from the car then. Where should we stay? Reading room? With a haunted mirror? Reasons to stay there. Let's set up a camera on the stage too. I have work tomorrow, so I guess I should start heading home. It's okay if you're too scared to stay. I really do have work, okay? Yeah, we believe you, don't worry. We believe you. Alicia. Alicia! Alicia, wake up! What's up? Camera's picking up something. Does? What time is it? Almost 4 in the morning? So, you see. Voices are too faint to hear from here. We check it out? Yeah, let's go to the stage. To pass the time. Okay, oh wait. Laptop. Camera feed goes here. I hear it clearly, but I do hear someone talking. Well, guess we're going to. Coming from upstairs. Wait a minute, those voices sound familiar. Why are you even still in this theater? Didn't you already get better offers? Wait, let me lower down the music now. Do you enjoy looking down on us that much? Nothing dramatic. If you have that much of a problem with me, just be a better actress. I think, yeah, the one who had the biggest reason to have resentment was May. Yeah. Oh no. Yo Wanda, welcome! So far, I think we're winning. Yo officer, welcome! How's it going? We have been investigating a haunted theater, and I think we have found the culprit. Ooh. It might not have been a ghost after all. But there's still a lot of questions. We still haven't gotten to the end. And dramatic, yeah, we are actors, that's the point. See, when's a theater kid? Always a theater kid. You can get the drama out of the theater kid. Not being dramatic. If you have that much of a problem with me, just be a better actress. It's not my fault that you're not on the level that's... What are you doing? Huh? Don't do anything rash. Are you out of your mind? Uh-oh. Oh no. Phoenix Wright drama ramp up music. There have been some moments that have been very Phoenix Wright. I think this was the work of a ghost, haha. Said the ghost nervously. It was not me, I promise. I promise it was not me. You saw it. It was not me, I have an alibi. I was streaming when this happened. What? Huh? You're still here? A bad feeling, I suppose. Should stop making so many enemies. What? Don't blame this on me. She's the one who snapped out of nowhere. Seriously, May, what's wrong with you? You can never really know someone's true nature, huh? So, the ghost was trying to warn us of this? If I have to guess, Bell's disappearance started similarly. With the letter mentioned how the play mirrors reality, there were tight competition between the actresses of who was the most beautiful. Killed her rival actress and the director. Her sister tried to cover it up and let her live in the hidden room. Instead of running away, she spent the rest of her life rotting in there. Oh. The notes was also a warning from her. That's why the very curvy writing, I see. Oh. Right. Two actresses with a similar rivalry. She doesn't want Placid to fall to the same fate. Safe to assume that most of the sabotage Gardner's doing. Wait, was the ghost that trying to warn us her victim or Catherine herself? Want to go back and ask? No thanks, I'm tired enough from all these. Let's follow up later. For now, Luca's messy enough for those two actresses. I had no idea you hate me that much. Since when? Do you actually know about me? Barely ever looked my way at all. Truth is, I'd always hated you. Unfair. Much as I practiced, as hard as I worked, could never compete with the things you were born with. Joke. Wish I was born to a rich family too. You know, I never told anyone this since I don't want people to look down on me. I was actually disowned by my family as a teenager. They only started talking to me again after I became famous. If anything, tried to stop me from being an actress. Sorry, on the inside, I should have told you. Never knew it bothered you so much. Despite everything, I still think of you as a friend. Oh, what's the use of telling me all this now? Guess you can say the silver thread has been tied up, too. Yep, I guess so. You say that, but you never treated me like a friend at all. Yo, man. Well, you're not okay. And me? A separate save? Job in catching misplaced hit though. Despite everything, that was actually really cool. Not really something to be proud of. But I'm not too late this time. Oh. Yeah, there was also something mentioned in the first game about that. Being too late. Handle things from here. Things get so messy. But look at that. Alicia's even taller than the officers. She's so tall. She's so tall and cool. Are you okay? I'll be fine. Part of being an actress. She was your friend, right? She was, but I'm not so sure about that anymore. Still need to collect my testimony, but feel free to go home. Sure to send your payment quickly. You'll be fine by yourself? Of course. Take our leave then. But it's not like we actually know each other. Talk to her really briefly. I don't remember. I think this game might have 2 endings. Let me check because... I wonder if we... Two endings, yeah. There are 2 endings. I'll check it after we get to 1 ending, because maybe we can get like the ending, no problem. Wait, should we pick up our things? Oh. He's just walking around, never mind. Okay, I guess we're going then. Oh, Wilkershire. Work. Thank you for everything. Expect to see you here. Oh yeah, we heard about what happened, so we rushed here. Police is not letting us inside though. Not that there's still much for us to do. I've got discharged faster, Malaki. Huh? Cold now? Are you even supposed to walk around? Looks painful. Don't worry about me, I have a strong head. Thank you for saving Estrella though. We'll repay you the favor someday. You have Caspian's name card already, but this is mine. His name card added to the inventory. Why are you giving it to me? Huh? Are you not the boss? No? This is the first time someone had ever thought that. That's sexist, Malaki. You not joke like that. They're going to take it seriously. Huh. Happily take your name card though. Wait, this card says that you're a math professor? I would have thought, like, my first thought would have been that Bifford was the one to give the name card in the first place the first time. He's much better at, like, advertising than Alicia is. Yeah, the lunatics do this kind of job full time. Duly noted. Alicia being like, me, it's me, I'm the lunatic doing this full time. Okay, you should stop digging your grave deeper. Well, I think my point still stands. Nobody normal would do a job like this. Well, yet you're also still in the field. Curious. You're picking fights. Anyway, we're going to take another look at the theater once things quiet down. For the help, really? Oh my god. Get going, no loitering. I think Malaki still needs to rest up more. Why are you glaring at me like that? Usually a feminist, okay? Usually? Only usually? Don't mind her, this is her normal expression. Was glaring? Didn't even realize. Okay. Oh. You know, again, misplaced it didn't even pay us that much. Well, I don't think theater actresses are paid as much as you think. You know, I thought Alicia would be happier. She seems the same as always. Getting paid? Nah, she never cared much about money, but she had always talked about how she wanted to see a real ghost and stuff. She doesn't seem the occult type. That didn't satisfy her. Maybe she's actually looking for something else? something else, huh? Enough about her though. What about you? Wink. You look much better than the last time I saw you. Kurt Alicia! Hey, Alicia and Alicia, they are not that different if you think about it. The names are pretty similar. That's a low bar. But yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of work. Alicia can be surprisingly nice. Really? That's hard to imagine. I think she just doesn't like you because, in her words, Ito looks like a womanizer. But I have my good points too. You're not even denying it anymore, huh? Hello, White Labyrinth! Welcome! How's it going? I can start the stream now! But the stream is ending almost. Not yet though. But we have gotten to the end. We're going through the end now. There's another ending though, so I'm gonna check the guide after we finish to do the other ending. It's not over yet. Just start over. We're gonna replay it from the beginning for the other ending. We'll see. Doctor, it's time for the operation. Huh? Oh my god, what is going on now? That's drawing. New? Pure. This part's cool with the TV. I really like this screen effect that the game uses sometimes. Anything over here? Oh. It was your fault, wasn't it? I don't think you can forget everything so easily. To be continued! It was the sequel hook? Oh my god! Let's go! Oh yeah, look at that, Peritunendova syndrome. It was... Next part already in progress! And now it's released! Part 3 is already available, by the way. It came out some weeks ago, so next week we're gonna be playing that. We're gonna be playing part 3. However, let's check if we can get the other ending. Let's... Oh, we actually do need to replay the game. Because it depends on how much we have used the spirit box. So I guess I would do it. I would do it like off stream. Let's see. It's a little bit difficult now. I wonder if there's a way of getting like the right amount of points. Because I did like everything that I could have done. It depends on how many times you use like the... It depends on the investigation technique. All the things that you interact with, and if you use the spirit box. Wait, if you don't use the spirit box, I guess... Let's try without using the spirit box. Maybe that might help. I wonder if we had used the spirit box. Let's reload the one. Ooh, this one is like so much before that. We're gonna have to believe that we haven't used the spirit box in this one. I wonder if I try to use it, if it doesn't... Maybe if it doesn't let us do it, this one might be the right save. Yep, okay. That's the right save. Let's do this so we can reload. And we're gonna go... Because if we don't use the spirit box, I think we can get the bad ending. Even if we have like examined everything correctly. Okay. So all of the... at it again. Okay. Go back. Keep everything fast. Let's see how the ending changes, if it changes. Same so far. So far everything's the same. We'll see. Okay. It is the same. Maybe I'm gonna have to do it off stream to do everything. We might not be able to see the bad ending, but hey, it's a good excuse for you guys to play the game if you want to see it. I always like living motivations like this so you guys can also play the games. Okay. Finish the scene. I think we're gonna leave it here for today. I'm gonna try to get the bad ending off stream, because otherwise I'm gonna be left wanting to know what happened. If I try to do it on stream, it might take way too long. It would be a lot of like skipping through what we've already seen. But hey, we got the good ending. I think that's already a good way of finishing the stream. Get the bad ending, chat. You gotta play these games. They are really cool, by the way. Also, if you haven't checked out the first game, I really recommend it too. It's not like necessary to play this one. You can play both separately, but they are definitely connected. Like the origin of how our two protagonists met up. You can see how the duo started. And next Monday, no, not Monday, next Tuesday, we're gonna be playing the third game, so you're gonna have all the lore to be prepared. I have a cat! Oh wow! Have you come to say goodbye? Because we're gonna finish for today. Okay, so this will be all for today. Unfortunately, bad ending will have to be off stream, but we got the good ending. All's good. Alright. Please, let me finish. I didn't want to check the walkthrough before the stream, so sometimes I miss things like this, but you know, there's a link in the description if you guys want to play this game for yourselves and see everything that there is to see. I investigated too well, I did my job too well, and I got the good ending right away, so no seeing the bad ending now, unfortunately. I would have to redo things from way earlier, so yep. We're gonna end here for today. So, I'm gonna be back on Thursday probably, and I'm gonna be working on some art. Still not sure what art I'm gonna be working on because I've got a lot of arts to work on and I haven't decided which one. But you'll see me doing like some painting probably. And I will also be back on Friday to continue Earthbound. Part 3 of Earthbound. We got some souls to fight and stuff. But for now, it'll be all for today. Thank you so much for accompanying me. Make sure to check out these games, Silver Thread games. So good, so good, very far. Very good so far. I can't wait to play the third one next week. I think it's a very accurate series for these Halloween spooky times. Got to do with ghosts, but not really. This time there was a ghost. Wait. but the ghost was not the culprit in the end. But we're gonna see how the third game is gonna surprise us. This final part with the hospital, that's kind of intriguing. We'll see how that goes. But for now, this will be all for today. Thank you all so much for accompanying me. Muchas gracias por acompañarme hoy. Así que por ahora cuidaos mucho y nos veremos en la próxima. For now, take care and I will see you next time. Cat, please stop walking in front of my face. Yay! Wanna say goodbye, everyone? Just purring here. Come on. Meow. Okay, bye-bye.